Sairam children, how are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine at your homes. So children, as you can see on your screen that today is our environmental studies class, right? And today we are going to start a new chapter from the book Science, from our book Science. Okay, and I hope the previous chapter which we have studied from social studies, conserving our environment, you all have studied it, you all have read it and done the exercises, right? So we are going to start chapter number 10, force, work and energy. As you can see the video, immediately after the video you have to read the chapter to understand the chapter very well. Okay, let's start. Okay, we are going to start chapter number 10, force, work and energy. I hope you all are ready with your books, right? Okay children, what is a common thing between force, work and energy? Or whenever you see this word machine or machines, what the first thing click in your mind? Whenever you heard the word machine, what first thing clicks in your mind? Machines, big machines or small machines? What comes in your mind? Or what do you think about machines? What machines do? First of all, whenever you heard the word machine, what comes in your mind? The big machines. The big machines come in your mind, right? Why don't you think for small machines, the simple tools like this, like sewing machine, juice making, mixie, grinder, cake mix, blender, coffee maker, oven, toaster? Why don't these things come in your mind whenever you heard the word machine? Whenever we heard the word machine, what comes in our mind? Big machines, right? Why don't we think that small tools are also small tools? These scissor and knife, these are also a small kind of machines which help our day-to-day life, which are helpful in our day-to-day life. These are called simple machines. These are called simple machines. Okay, and all these are called heavy machines. These are heavy machines. Okay, so machine, whether big machine, heavy machine or simple machines, these all are machines which makes our work easy, right? So these are very simple machines, and these are big machines. Both are machines, whether you are talking about scissor, whether you are talking about bulldozer, whether you are talking about knife, these all are machines. So what is a common thing between big or heavy or simple machine? What is common? What is common between big machine and simple machine or very simple machines? Both heavy machine or simple machines are make our work easy. Make our work easy. What? Our work. Okay, so the name of the chapter is workforce energy. When we put force on any machine, our work is done. When we put force on machine or when we are using machine gives force, which helpful in our making our work easy. All right, done. And also whenever we are using machine energy is there, whether force is done, work is done, and energy. We need energy for doing everything, every kind of work, whether we want to walk, talk, or anything else. We need energy. So energy is a ability to do any work, and work require force. All right, so this chapter is about work, is about force, work, and energy. One by one we are going to read about all these three things and their types also. All right, now we have to start with force. What is force? Okay, tell me what happened if we kick a ball. If we kick a ball, what happened to this ball? What happened to this ball? If we kick a ball, it will go somewhere. Okay, so kick requires force. With the help of force, ball move. All right. Similarly, if we want to open the door, what require? We push or pull the door, and both push and pull require force. So what is force? Now the question comes, what is force? A force is a push or pull that acts on an object, whether on a ball or door or anything. Okay, when we put, or in fact even we are cycling, we what we require force to paddle, only then it works, right? So what is a force? A force is a push or pull that acts on an object. What is an object here? Cycle, ball, door. These are the object. These are the object, and we are what we are doing? We are forcing. We are kicking the ball. We are doing push or pull on door. Okay. So what is the meaning of force? Force is a push or pull that acts on an object. Okay, children. Force is applied when we want to kick the ball, open the door, when we want to open or close the door, when we want to do cycling or any other work, we required force. Force is applied in doing any work, whether we want to change the page, turn the page of the book, we require force. Either we push the page or pull the page. Okay? Or in fact, even if I want to change the slide, what I have to do, I also have to apply force so that I can easily change the slide, whether I will push or I will pull, okay, for changing the slide. All right, now we are going to see the effects of force. What we are going to see, we are going to see the effects of force. Means what can we do when we applied force, or what happened to the object if force is applied on that object. Okay, force can make an object move. Force can make an object move. Okay, how? A ball starts rolling when it is kicked, right? Or if we want to shift the table from one side to another side, what we have to put? We have to pull it. For pulling, we require force. We apply what we apply? We apply force on that table to put it on some other place. Okay? So first point is force can make an object move. Force can make an object move. Done? As you can see in this picture, force can move the object. This girl is pulling the table, right? This girl is, or you can say moving, the table is moving with, by applying force on it. So force is applying by this girl. Okay, so force can make an object move. Force can make an object move. If you want to throw the ball, what we have to do? We have to kick the ball and ball starts rolling with the help of force. Now next point. Force can stop the moving object. Force can stop the moving object. A ball stops moving when you catch it. A ball stops moving when you catch it. You can see, you must have seen in cricket match that a batsman kicked the ball with his bat and suddenly he out. By how? That one sportsperson catched the ball. So that means that moving ball is stopped. So with the help of force. So force can stop the moving object. Force can stop the moving object. Force can stop the moving object. A ball stops moving when you catch it. A ball stops moving when you catch it. Second point is clear, as you can also see in the picture, right? Now the third point. Force can change the direction of an object is moving. Force can change the direction of the moving object. Force can change the direction of the moving object. How? See in the picture. Force can change the direction of the movement or moving object. A badminton shuttle changes direction when it is hit with the racket. There are two players. There are two players in badminton, right? So if one player hit the shuttle then another, it goes in this direction. Then when shuttle reaches to this player, he again throw it in this direction. So force can change the direction of an moving object. Force can change the direction of the moving object. When one person is throwing the shuttle in this direction, the other hit that shuttle and sends it in other direction. So force can change the direction of the moving object. Now the next point. Force can change the shape of the object. Force can change the shape of the object. How? Daily your mother changed the shape with the help of force. She changed the shape of the object. How? Can you give me example? When she makes chapati, right? When she makes chapati, right? The shape of a ball of dough. The shape of the ball of dough change when it is pressed or when force is applied. See in this picture, there are small dough of flour. Small dough of flour. Then force is applied on these small doughs to make a big round chapati. So force can change the shape of the object. Understood? So what we have studied? First of all, we have seen that force can move the object. Then force can change the direction. Then force can change the shape. Then force can stop the moving object. Then yes children, force can move an object. Force can stop moving the object. Force can change the direction of the object, and force can change the shape of the object. So there are 4. Object. Move the object. Stop the object. Stop the moving object. Change the direction of the object. And what else? Change the shape of the object. In moving, what example? If you want to change the place of any object, you have to push or pull it, right? As you can see in this picture, if you want to change the position of your chair, so what is applied? Force is applied on that chair to change its position. Then stop the moving object. If you want to stop any moving object, if your younger sibling is having any toy train and it works from remote, for example, and that train is moving, and if you want to stop that train immediately, what you do? You immediately stop that, right? Or if a ball coming towards you and you thought that it might hit you, so what you do? You might be catch it, so the direction of that moving object stops. Then direction, if you are playing racket, or you can say badminton, and if you want to change its direction, so this is the best example to give for force can change the direction of the moving object. You give the example of badminton, that when shuttle is when one player is hitting the shuttle in, and then the hitting in one direction, and then second player hit it again, it changes it direction, right? And then shape, force can change the shape of the object. How? Best example is that what? That a small dough is changed into a big chapati by applying force on it. Okay, so, or you can say clay. You all must have played with clay, right? So clay is a kind of a dough, and you can change it in any shape, right? You can make any shape from the clay. So when you apply the force on it, the shape of the clay change. Whatever shape you want, you can give it. So the effects of the forces: force can change, force can make an object move, force can stop the moving object, force can change the direction of the moving object, force can change the shape of the object. Alright, children, I hope you understood till here, and kindly read the chapter, and in our next video we will continue this chapter. Till then, take care of yourself, and Sai Ram.